over the underarm pass in our cha-cha. So in order to initiate that, leaders, we have to be on a forward and backward cha-cha. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Now I'll switch. Cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3. Here's where I'm going to get ready to initiate this, leaders. I have to curve off of the track. Okay, so I'm trying to bring her down and keep her on the line. So I do my off the track, I do my cha, cha, cha. Remember it's 2, so I'm doing my 2, step back on 3. That has to be looped and down by 3. And then we can do our cha, cha, cha forward. Okay, so I'll do that again from both directions. So cha, 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 I curve off the track on this cha, 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 2, 3, cha, cha, cha. I'll do it one more time. So curve off, cha, 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 prep, 2, flip, 3, cha, 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 2, 3. And then I can get back onto side. It's bringing us forward while curving. So cha, cha, cha. My frame is coming down. On the 2, I step and face him, building up for rotation, right? So 2, we should be checking our time on our right wrist. So 2, and then we're gonna flip and face the sparkling wall. 3. The hand is down and we do our cha, cha, back. 2, 3. Okay. 3, he's curving off. Cha, cha, cha. Face him. 2, hand is up. Now flip. We're turning toward the windows. 3. Then cha, cha, cha. 2. Position break. I don't believe we've done that yet, but we have done the crossover break. Right? So if I'm the leader, 2, 3, the crossover, cha, cha, cha. I take my cha, which is my right foot, and I literally cross over that foot, 2, and then recover 3. Cha, cha, cha. Opposite side here, I cross over, 2, 3. Now, if I want to do a 5th position break, I am not crossing my foot over. Rather, I do my cha, cha, cha. I am opening from the direction I came, and I'm doing a 2, 3. Okay? So cha, 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 the hand comes forward, and we both face that direction. 2, 3. Cha, 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 bring the hand, 2, 3. Okay? So again, the difference being, 5th position is this, where I'm stepping and opening from where I came. Crossover is this, where I'm stepping and crossing over into the position I'm going, or into the direction I'm going. So again, crossover is here, 2, 3. 5th position's here, 2, 3. And the move I just did there, doing it back to back, is called the butterfly. It's a version of a paseo. So, first what I'd like to do is try these 5th position breaks. Leaders, from basic frame, you can totally lead it. This one's a little difficult, it's not impossible, but we're gonna do the easier option first. So do the whole basic first. And then cha, 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 you're gonna bring that hand down. On the 2, 3, you're gonna open. Okay? And then we'll come to double hands so we can try it on both sides. So cha, 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 2, 3, cha, 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 2, 3, and then we can come back to frame. Okay? So again, leaders, we're doing 1 full basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. I'm leading it. Rotation 2, 3, and come back. Okay, should we try that? 3, I give you the block, so open back up. Cha, 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 2, 3. So yep, read the body language. 2, 3. And then when I take your other hand, you know that I'll go into the other direction. Cha, 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 2, 3. So I'm giving you the block. 2, 3. Cha, 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 2, 3. That was good. That was very good. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. This is our cha-cha recap. We are going to recap first the underarm pass. Remember, I related a lot to a right side pass in the West Coast swing. Okay? So I want to initiate this, leaders, off of a progressive basic. So I'm going forward and back. Okay, so I have my 1, 2, 3, cha, 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 pause here, 2, 3. Now, as I do my forward break, leaders, I have to pre-plan that I'm going to curve off of the track now on my cha, cha, cha. Okay, so 2, 3, I do my cha, 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 2, the hand is here. So she's going to hold her frame, 3, she's gonna flip and pivot, and I'm gonna step back on the track, 3. And then we head forward for the chop, chop, chop. 2, 3. I'll do a basic, and then we'll do it again. So chop, 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 2, 3. The hand comes up, cues 2, flips 3, chop, 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 2, 3, chop, 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 2, flip, chop, 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 2, 3. Very nice. We also recapped the
You're not done yet, Beth.
That's right. So we also recapped from our progressive basic that we can do the leader's turn or the lady's turn. Okay, so military turn. So if I as the leader want to go, it's as I'm coming toward her, I can do my pivot or my military turn and then French cross back, 2, 3. And I can send her when she's coming toward me. So chop, 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 2, 3. She French crosses, 2, 3. Okay, that was our other thing we recapped. Then we added a new break. So we reminded ourselves that the crossover break, I lead as a leader when I'm heading in one direction, and we open to that direction. So chop, 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 we head and open in the same direction. Now what we've added today is the 5th position break. So leaders, we're heading in one direction, and we're actually going to open in the other direction. So we're facing opposite. So we have our 1, 2, 3, chop, chop, chop. I bring the hand through 2, 3, chop, chop, chop. So it's a 5th position break. And again, if I'm traveling in this direction, we open in the opposite direction. So chop, 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 2, 3. We're going to come back to frame. I want to show you how we can initiate it from frame. So leaders, we talked about how if you twist your frame, you can do it from a basic frame position, 2, 3, then bring the hand down, 2, 3. Okay, and then we can get into the double hands. Then we kind of connected them, showing that it's the same, so we can, leaders have to block her if you want to do both breaks, kind of back to back. We call that like a butterfly. So if you'll notice, we both kind of open like a butterfly, okay? So we'll have our 1, 2, 3, chop, chop, and cross over, 2, 3. I give her the block, chop, chop, chop. That tells her to open in the new direction, or the same direction. So 2, 3, I give her the block. I do her, I know you can't see my hand, my block is in the way. 2, so I switch. Now I've taken away the block. So she has an indication now that we might open this direction, or go back to basic. So chop, 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 crossover break, 2, 3, I give her the block, chop, 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 2, 3, chop, chop, chop. And again, notice how we kind of have that butterfly, like her wings are flapping, okay? And then of course, I can continue by taking away the block. She knows that now I might open the other way or whatnot. Great? Good job, you guys.